I think there needs to be further clarification when it comes to the topic of what the Black Sun is and the global death plot that really truly is being hatched. It's all based on Kabbalic symbolism. The Kabbalah and its underverse current, the Qulap. At the highest level of the Kabbalah, in a place called the planetary realm of Uranus or Kether, where all possibility, where the prime creator is, where everything, anything, and all things exist simultaneously. The highest, most sacred symbol of the human race is the swastika. Now immediately you think the Nazis, and there's a reason for that. The swastika is the whirling force of the four elements of fire, water, earth, and air, and they're whirling outwards. Kether is the outpouring idea, the potential for greatness. And it is literally shooting all needed energies in a limitless outpouring to all those who would connect with it. It is a life giver. Life-giving. It is strongest when more people awaken to the realization of their own divinity. Like little lights in a sea of darkness. The more lights, the more people who become aware, the stronger and brighter the light is. Malkuth in Kabbalic symbolism, where we live, is sometimes called the black sphere or the dark sphere, and it's not in any way considered evil. It is the macrocosm of Kether, where Kether is bright, brilliant, and splendid. The colors of Malkuth are dull, haven't really yet been shown. So we need as much people as we can upon the physical plane to realize their full potential and bring the light of Kether to the physical realm of the kingdom of Malkuth. And the more people who become aware of their divine nature, they become kings and queens of their own realities here upon the earth. That is the kingdom of heaven built with hands of flesh. This is the high level stuff that Christianity and all other religions have been manipulated to take you away from, to confuse you, to make you feel lowly and pathetic, and so therefore you can't do this. The symbol of Malkuth is an equal-armed cross. So it's a cross in the middle of a circle. It's very similar-ish looking to the life-giving swastika, but things are stable here, or they have the appearance of not moving. The great whirling is above us, spilling out energy for us to collect here on the equal-armed cross. So moving energy becomes form here on the physical world. That is what my understanding and teaching and practice of high-level Kabbalic Hermetic magic is all about. Even my own German occultism preaches the same thing, talks about the whirling energy force that's for all people to have. Sometimes viewed as the sun, but it's deeper than just the sun. So, let's talk about the Black Sun. The Black Sun is part of the Qulapian Luciferian. So where on Kether, energy flows out to the universe. On Malkuth, it becomes static. Force is given form. Okay? The flip side, this is where the real extermination plot comes in. Because while the more people who become aware of their divinity with Kether, and the rays of that light get stronger on the Luciferian Colopian current, the less people who tap into that current, the stronger it gets. So with the good, the bright, the righteous, the whirling force of Kether and the Kabbalah, the more people. On the Kulap, the less people. So the Kulap also has its own version of the swastika the Nazis used. That was not an outpouring of energy. That was like a drain, a spiral of stealing and devouring energy. In fact, if you look at the middle of what truly is the Black Sun Kabbalah, it looks like a mouth with teeth. It looks like a thing they threw Boba Fett in the desert. I forget what that thing's called. But, honestly, and there's some even darker symbolism that I'm not about to go into right now about this and what it really looks like and truly kind of what it is. But this dark sun sucks the life force from everything. Sucking the life force from it and giving it only to those who are following the Luciferian current. The Colopian Luciferian current is the religion of oligarchy. It is the religion of those crazy, fuck-nutted kings and queens, all inbred assholes who sat in their towers, in their ramparts, in their castles, on their thrones, delusioned and crazed with power, and their thoughts twisted and corrupted in their dark little chambers as they sat there alone in the darkness. They sat there alone in the darkness, and suddenly they could see the glowing reptilian eyes. The scaly hand reached out for them and led them down a dark and horrid path. They were taught the other mystery. Their form of illumination is that the Colopian Luciferian rays are strongest only when there are fewer and fewer. And the one who is left, the one who climbs to the very top of their pyramid, gets the full focused laser ray. Do you see? The one. Their belief is that there's a chosen one. Like the Bible says there's a chosen one. We are all chosen. Do you see where the Bible has been corrupted? The chosen. Who's to say who that is? Except for the one willing to do the darkest deeds to get it. Because to own an entire world of people, you must do some horrible things. So that energy, that black sun, sucks energy away, eats it, devours it, and bestows it upon whoever wants it. But the more people who want it, the less strength, the less power there is in it, until there's only one. Because there's a reflection of macrocosm and microcosm. If there is but one king upon the earth, they are a direct reflection of the one power above them. That's the Luciferian current. So that's why people say, well, they want a one world government. They want a one world king who would be then the reflection of the soul force of the Luciferian current. Interesting. That's not good, people. That's not good at all. So where the Kabbalah and the Kether and the life-giving swastika says we're all kings and queens, the Colopian says no. Only one. He will rule you all. Ah, that sounds familiar. One ring to rule them all. That's from German occultism. All right? Tolkien stole that. The dark sun, a devouring, sucking life, putrefying force that gives life to things like trans-Plutonian beings. The world global extermination plot comes from the fact that they need to kill off 90% of us. 7 billion people are way too much to control. They can, however, distract us. They can't control us. They distract us with things like football. See all those testosterone dripping men, strong, ready to fight? What do they care about? Football. Or the douchebags of MMA. MMA. the new gladiatorial bread and circus. Yep. It was really easy to get into that sport about 6 years ago. Those doors are closing. It's total elitism now. There's a reason. They keep you distracted. American Idol, Real Housewives of who the fuck cares. Doesn't matter. You people need to begin seeing the divinity within you, because the only thing that staves off the energy of the black sun is divinity and adherence to the life-giving forces, adherence to becoming a king and queen so that you can show others how to do it, not eliminate others in the process of becoming it. Do you see what it is? The Antichrist is not a person. It's not one person. It's all peoples who decide that they would rather sacrifice the whole for the one. I can see a bunch of you go, no, the Illuminati, no, the Antichrist is a guy named Dalai Lama, blah, 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 from the East somewhere. No, bullshit. It is anyone who decides that they will sacrifice everyone else for their own good. That is the Antichrist, anti-Tipariathan energy of the black sun, of that black solar energy of the Quilappian energy current that leads to the high level Luciferian of the Quilappian Kether. Really, you guys just need to get a glyph of the Tree of Life and turn it upside down. Okay? And you'll really begin to see what I mean. Kether way up the top of Kabbalah, the Luciferian Quilappian Kether way at the bottom. Okay, there's a big, big difference. That says you must sacrifice everyone else for the power of you. The Christ energy is anyone, the second coming is anyone who says, no, I'm going to sacrifice a little bit of myself for the good of all people. Here, this is how I did this. Follow me. Let me show you how I did it so you can do it. All you morons sitting around waiting for Jesus, he's long gone. He expected you to follow him. No, you just sat and waited for him to come back. Stupid you. They need to kill off 90% of us so that we're easier to control. That way, when the old kings of way old did it, they didn't realize how many people were actually on the earth. So they would root down their numbers and go to become a Sesimus, go to become the Great One, and it really wouldn't work because on the other side of the world, there was a couple others trying to do the same thing. They finally got together. To quote the pedophile George H. Bush, the New World Order is a big idea. And so now they've formed together. They're going to globally unite the world, systematically kill off people, and then infight for control. There it is. There's the New World Order, people, right there. For all those still wondering what the deal is. And the crazy thing is that after the humans get it, after the one Illuminati becomes the Sesimus, then the reptilians hit. They become it. It's universal, not just global. The chosen one, the chosen race, or I should say the chosen race, then the chosen one. Wow. This is heavy, heavy stuff. I'm in the process of doing some writings about it. I'm in the processes of working with some people who want to get this information out there. I just felt this information today was pertinent. Get back to me. Tell me how it fit in your life.